about taxes. Patrick from Silver Spring, Maryland says, hello from Jakarta, Indonesia, guys.
Wow.
Got a question for us. Why do cell phone providers have limited phone sets to choose from? He says, hey, there are cool and better phones out there, such as Neonode in Europe and new Nokia series that we don't have that are available in Europe and Asia. And he's in Jakarta on vacation, and he's going to buy some unlocked GSM phones, bring them back home, and then swap his SIM card in.
I don't blame him.
I don't blame him at all either. You know what? There's kind of a terminal battle, right, and it seems to kind of be between T-Mobile and Singular for who's going to make the deal to introduce the cool new phone first. You notice I didn't say Sprint, because Sprint always seems to have the cool phones much later, because, I don't know, they don't
Europe and
care about
Japan
cool
get the phones before the United States and North America in general.
Yeah.
And there are designs that you can only get over there, or you have to have them imported, and they have to be unlocked if you wish to use that in the United States. So, you know what? And the phone I'm looking at, that W800i from the Sony Ericsson Walkman phone, that's an unlocked phone, and you pay through the nose for it, but it does what I want it to do. And I have the friends that go over to Europe every now and then. They come back with phones that I've just never seen. I'm like, that's pretty cool. And it's like, oh yeah, look at this. I don't blame him. Like I said.
So as a heads up, look for unlocked phones. You can buy those. They're going to cost you considerably more, because usually they give you a steep discount, like 50, 70% on a phone in exchange for signing up for 2 years of their service. You can kind of look at the price of the phone and the price of the service, and then buy it, and then pay the $150 to kill the service or whatever they charge. But be careful with that, because it can get add up really quick. And if the phone cannot be unlocked, well, there's a difference between, you're getting the shifty eyes on. Phones can almost always be unlocked by a third party if you can find one, but you have to be careful buying a phone and moving it between services, because in many cases they try to lock the phone and they will refuse to legally and through channels try to unlock it. Or at least, make you go through so many thousands of steps in a, call center and voicemail system that you just give up before you ever get there.
I'm kind of like the odd one when it comes to phones. I keep my phones for a couple of years, usually on average, before I replace. I always tell it either it breaks or it just gets so old, and people point and laugh at me that it'll finally encourage me to go out and replace things. So I'm getting to the point and laugh stage now. So it's like I get that. Whoa, what is that thing? It's like a tank or a brick. I'm like, oh, I know. I think I've had only 2 cell phones in I don't want to say how many years, but maybe 3. There might have been a third one in there. I'm forgetting. I had a pager at one point.
Speaking of old school technology, on our not so country edition of TV. Oh boy, one last question from Brandon. But hey man, we want to thank you for the heads up, and send us some emails or some pictures of the cool phones you found in Jakarta. We're kind of curious about that.